Hi girls, welcome back to the channel, or boys, because I know there's some boys out there who watch this. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram. I answered a bunch on there, but there were so many good ones, so I'm excited to dive into some of these. My coffee is hitting right now, so I don't even know if I'm gonna make any sense. Some of these are about me, some of these are dating questions, some of these are just like scenarios. My favorite tattoo, God, I haven't gotten anyone in so long. What the fuck is that? Probably has to be my skull tattoo, this one right here, the skull maze. Honestly, I love them all separately and differently. I love the smile you're on camera. I love them all. Yeah, I would definitely say the skull is probably my favorite. And then probably my neck one that says Dharma. Comment what you think my next tattoo should be. I should go get one when I go to Miami again in like 2 weeks. Second transition era, and it's not the best, trying to change, but in the meantime, any advice? The transition era is so hard. I was in this when I was moving here from Miami, and I was stuck in this weird limbo of like putting off some projects that I wanted to start when I got here, and I was mentally already leaving Miami, but I wasn't yet settled in LA. I like couldn't commit to certain things in Miami because I was moving to LA, and it was just like this weird phase of me like changing and growing as a person. I remember having so many mental breakdowns of being like, am I doing the right thing? Should I be leaving? What am I doing with my life? Like it's just turned into a full-blown spiral, like midlife crisis. I remember I was like voice memoing Livy during one of these, and she was just like, you just need to relax. This is like a transition phase. It's so natural to have anxiety because there's so many unknowns. Give yourself grace. Know that the transition phase is only temporary. It's all gonna work itself out, and you're gonna look back and be like, wow, I was like stressed for no reason. Be patient with yourself. Put a little extra time into your self-care. Just embrace it, honestly, embrace it. Moving because I feel drawn to how to deal with leaving a city you love and the people you love. Leaving Miami was so hard for me. I truly did cry every single day leading up to the move. And even when I did move, I was still sad. When I got to LA, it wasn't like it clicked and I was like, I'm supposed to be here, and I'm still figuring out if I'm supposed to be here. I didn't leave Miami because I didn't love it. It was really hard to leave that city because I have amazing friendships there. I'd spent almost 2.5 years like building friendships. Like, I'm gonna cry because like I remember I drove my ass to Miami and I got there and I was like, this is where I belong. Like things fell into place. It felt so natural. My soul just belongs there. Just because like you feel that way about a place doesn't mean that another place couldn't be right for you. It's okay to love a city and love the people there, and to also leave that. You need to indulge your intuition. If something's drawing you towards another city, don't ignore that. You're being drawn there for a reason. That city that you left is still gonna be there. The people that you love who are in that city are probably still gonna be in that city unless they move too, but they're still gonna love you at the end of the day. My friends did not want me to move. They want me there because they love me, but they also want me to do what's best for me. So as much as they didn't want me to leave, they also supported my move, and they support my move every single day, and they support what makes me happiest. And those people that you love are also gonna support you and what makes you happiest. And then if they don't, well then maybe that's somebody that you shouldn't have in your life. Move to the new city, try it out. Worst case, you move back. So much scarier to live with the regret or live with the what ifs than to make that move. Don't deny yourself a new experience. I'm editing this right now and I realize that I don't know how to turn on my fucking camera. But the question was, I'm in love with this man, but he's a man whore. Ah, what do I do? Yeah, like he probably is a whore. A lot of men are whores. A lot of men are whores until they're not. We got a delivery from Bitchin' Sauce. Should I do an unboxing while I do this? And a lot of men are man whores, but I would rather date a whore than a man who has zero experience at all. Like, is he a whore because he's been with a lot of girls, or what do you mean? I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think if he's like a player and has a bad track record, and like you're saying he's a whore in the sense where he sleeps around and doesn't want to commit or whatever, then yeah, like then maybe if that's not what you want, steer clear of that man. But he was just like, oh, like, you know, I've heard things, he's slutty. It's like, okay, well, just don't judge him based on that. Judge him based on how he treats you. Advice for long distance, how to keep the relationship alive. So I did long distance with my boyfriend, so I can speak on this, my ex-boyfriend. We visited each other a lot, which was lucky of us, honestly, that we could do that. We were in college and we wouldn't go any longer than like 4 or 5 weeks without seeing each other. So plan visits, like plan special things if you can, so you have something to look forward to. We would send each other care packages just to know that you're thinking about them. I think like send them flowers, order them food one night, do like Zoom date nights or Zoom. Who uses fucking Zoom anymore? What the fuck? Do dinner over FaceTime, just hang out over FaceTime. There's so many connect with some, tea is literally like eating my hand. There's so many ways to stay connected now. I feel like it's made long distance easier than ever. Don't be scared to like be a little like spicy, you know. Went on a super good first date, still talked after, but now ghosted and blocked on Instagram. What the fuck? So I guess it was only good for one of you. Listen, like this person's doing you a favor and that's not gonna be your person. Easy. Another one bites the dust. On to the next. I would rather that than somebody string me along. Just know that it's not a reflection of you. Head up, queen. Plenty of other losers in the sea. 23-year-old virgin here. I'm wanting to have sex but nervous. I'll regret it if I give it to just anybody. Do I think anybody should just give it to anybody in like a drunk wasted night? No, I don't advise that. I did that. I look back and I'm like, wow, I wish I had waited. At the same time, like I don't really sit here and regret it. If I had the knowledge I had now, I would definitely have waited, but it didn't really change the trajectory of my life. If it's somebody that you care about, whether or not they end up being like your boyfriend or whatever, you're not gonna regret it. If it's anything better than mine, you won't regret it. Wait until it's somebody that you feel comfortable with. That would be my only advice. I have a boyfriend but constantly dream of my ex situationship. I wouldn't go back though. What the fuck? Dreams mean absolutely nothing. Honestly, I dream about people who I'm like, I have no business dreaming about. I wouldn't put too much emphasis on that. I don't want to like analyze anything too deep, but try and figure out like what unfinished business you may have with that person. What is it that is making me think of my ex situationship? Are you sitting here like comparing during the day, like, oh, like he did that, and, like this is what my boyfriend does? Like, I don't know. Whatever thoughts you're filling your brain with, think about that, because a lot of times things that I'm thinking about manifest into my dreams, or like stuff that I consume during the day, whether it's like something I read on the internet, a TikTok that I watched, a show that I watched. A lot of that stuff I'll usually end up dreaming about. Think about what you're consuming. Do you block an ex or let him see you live? I don't know, I'm back and forth with this. If it's somebody who you're still getting over, I think absolutely block them. Out of sight, out of mind. There's no reason why you guys should be exchanging energies in any way, especially if it's affecting you and like how you post, or if you find yourself like checking to see if they saw something. Definitely block them. If you don't give a fuck about them, like just be indifferent. I don't think you need to like block them. You could just like unfollow each other, but sure, let him be a fan. How do you not get discouraged with dating? I love this question and I just made a TikTok on it. And you guys have seen my dates that I've gone on. They've all mostly been good. Like sometimes I wish that they were just like terrible dates. It's like, it's almost more discouraging when you go out with people and they're like, it's fine. They're fine. Like this is a good person. Like, should I go out with them again? Like they were nice, they were attractive, but like there's just something missing. I don't get discouraged because I have seen 3 of my best friends find the loves of their lives, who one of them is now engaged, 2 of them are going to be engaged. And they have both once been in the same situation that I've been in, where it's like they've been in relationships, they've been in failed relationships, they've been in the dating scene. They have all been in that space where they're like, I don't know if I'll ever find my person. They've been single for like 5 years. Then one day, they went on one date and they found their person. That's what's gonna happen to me, and that's what's gonna happen to you. You look at the couples around you, like, that gives me hope. Like even when I see random couples on the sidewalk, I'm like, I love that for you. I try to really like allow that energy in. I can see it happening in front of me, so it's obviously gonna happen for me. There's nothing that like I lack or you lack that that person has, and like why they found their person. Like your person will come. We will all inevitably end up with who we're supposed to end up with at the time that we're supposed to end up with them. I promise you that. But if you sit at home and you have like a bad attitude, that's never gonna happen. Give yourself breaks. If you are going on a lot of dates and a lot of them are like failing or putting you in a bad mindset, take a break, take a step back, and also like analyze like, why are these dates not working out for me? What is the pattern here? What is the similarities between all these men? And like really maybe write down like things that you specifically want in your person. Become more aligned with the person that you want to date. Should I feel guilty about dating again 1 month post breakup after a 3-year on and off again? Everybody heals differently. Everybody's timeline for when they start dating or ready to start dating is different. You do you. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. You do you. I don't think you should feel guilty. It's not like your boyfriend, girlfriend wiped up a month after. If you were on and off again for 3 years, like, sounds like maybe you were checked out of that relationship before it actually ended. Don't feel bad. Everybody handles things differently. Started talking with a boy. I feel so obsessed with him in a way. I wait for his message. How do I stop that? I don't like waiting for a man to text me. Get a hobby. Get a hobby. Make yourself genuinely be busy. There's no reason why you should be waiting around for a text message on your phone. I get it, like we've all been there. It's like you want to hear from this person. At the same time, be an interesting person. Don't be somebody who just waits around for somebody. Have things going on. Go make pottery. Go to a workout class, like do something with your time. Also, like you can text first. You don't always have to sit around and wait. If you guys are talking, you can also text him first. If you're just gonna sit around and like be pissed that he didn't text you all day when you could have easily just sent him a text and like, hey, how are you? Like guys wanna feel wanted too. That's something I'm working on. So definitely don't be afraid to text him first. Have I ever flirted with a married guy? Me right now, and it's boosting my self-esteem and confidence even though I know it's wrong. No, don't do that. Stop. Go flirt with a single guy to boost your esteem if you need that. No, I hate all of this. Like if it's making you more confident in the sense that you're like learning how to flirt, and maybe you're flirting with him because it feels safe because he's not an actual person that you could date, but go flirt with some single guys to give you confidence if you want that, if you want experience. You don't have to flirt with the married ones. Also, him flirting with you, that's fucked up. What's his name? Should I tell my new boyfriend I've never had sex before? Probably. That seems important. I'm marrying my man after 5 years and I have butterflies. Is that normal? Listen, I don't know, but I would say butterflies, usually I was just actually researching this morning, which is crazy because I wanted to do a video on this. The magical feeling of butterflies comes from the very same part of our brain responsible for registering threat and fear. The very same portion responsible for our anxieties. Like, I don't want you to call off your marriage because I said you have butterflies, and that's not good. If somebody is constantly giving you butterflies and constantly stimulating this like fear or triggering anxiety, then that's probably not a good sign. Who the fuck just texted me? Butterflies are normal when you're just meeting somebody because obviously there's a little bit of like fear, anxiety, the unknown there. If it's somebody that you're marrying and you've been together for 5 years, there should be no butterflies. That's pretty much it. I love you guys so much. Oh wait, should we unbox this together? They sent me so many sauces. There was a time where my fridge only had Alani News and bitchin' sauce in it, and it looked absurd. Wait, stop it, right? No. This is too good. You're lying. Who wants to play pickleball? Wait, do I have another racket? Oh my God, stop. Pickle party. They have a dill pickle sauce. They literally made this for me. How many did they send me? So just like they're just sitting on my head. Like what? I don't need this many, but I appreciate it. Oh my God. Oh, are these all different? Dill pickle. Hatch sauce, what is that? We have a lot of bitchin' sauce to get through if anybody wants to come over. You're lying. Oh, you're still here. I love you all so much. I'm gonna go have some bitchin' sauce. Mwah! Oh, and see you soon.